Life as a student can be tough on your wallet. In this video, some tips on how to budget like a pro, manage your student loan, the benefits and pitfalls of a student overdraft, and giving yourself the best chance of staying on top of your money whilst you build your future. Keeping and sticking to a budget is tough at the best of times, and if you're a student, it can feel like quite an uphill climb. But here's the good news. You're working towards a qualification that should set you on your career path for the years ahead. And in the meantime, you can learn more about student loans, get tips on budgeting, and discover where to find those all-important student discounts. Whilst at university, an interest-free student overdraft could be one of the most cost-effective ways to borrow money. Of course, going to university is an exciting time, but bills and budgets can push you out of your comfort zone, especially if you have little or no experience managing money. A student overdraft, effectively a bank loan attached to a student current account that covers you if your balance drops below zero, can be a useful budgeting tool. Used wisely, it can also help build your credit score. The great thing about student overdrafts is that they're normally interest-free. So if you have a £2,000 overdraft, it won't cost you anything extra, unless you go over the limit or don't pay it back within the agreed period. If that happens, watch out for interest, which could be as high as 39.9%. So what are the benefits of a student overdraft? If you take out a student maintenance loan, you'll get this as a lump sum payment at the start of each term. You have to try and make it last without knowing what expenses are around the corner. For instance, you may need to pay to fix your bike or buy a new laptop. A 0% overdraft gives you some breathing space, which you can use as a buffer in case of unexpected bills or if money is tight. The golden rule is not to exceed the 0% overdraft, as this could trigger interest and charges, which could result in you ending up in serious debt and with a poor credit rating. It's critical to make a note of when the student overdraft stops being interest-free. That's because the account will probably become a graduate one once you leave university, and the interest-free overdraft can get smaller each year. Put those dates in your calendar so you don't get a shock in the future. Student loans can offer some support as well. One helps with the cost of tuition, which is up to £9,250 in England, and the other with the cost of maintenance. Depending on where you live in the UK, things vary a bit around the specifics of each type of loan. To qualify, you'll need to tick a few boxes to do with where you're studying and whether it's your first full-time course. As for how and when you pay off each loan, you'll only start once you've left your course and are earning over a certain amount. And if you're between jobs and have stopped earning, your loan repayments will be paused until you're up and running again. It's worth knowing that if and when you come to apply for a mortgage, your student loan won't affect your credit rating, but your mortgage lender might take the loan into account when deciding how much to lend you. On the plus side, tuition and maintenance loans can go a long way to help cover your costs at university, but they're unlikely to cover everything, and this is where some budgeting hacks could help. As a student, you're in charge of your money. That means you're the boss and you decide where it goes. By having a budget, it can help you to keep on track. Step 1. What's your income? It could be from a part-time job or help from family. Add up everything coming in. Step 2. What are your weekly expenses? List how much you spend on food, study, housing, transport, mobile phone, utilities, entertainment, and everything else. Now, it's time to crunch the numbers. If you can break even and get to the point where your income minus your expenses is either zero or leaves you with some left over, you're in good shape. By tracking your spending down to weekly outgoings, you'll have a better idea of where your money is going and where to spot any bad spending habits, such as takeaways every weekend, or chances to save via meal planning and bulk buying during your weekly food shop. Here's some opportunities where you could save. Buying used textbooks or book swapping with your friends. Considering living at home. Although it might not be ideal, it could save you a lot in rent and living costs. Choosing public transport over Uber. Getting off a mobile contract that includes the handset. Using your phone for as long as possible, and switching to a SIM-only deal if you're not already on one. Eating out less. Keeping a firm grasp on offers or coupons from your local supermarket for the next time you're shopping to save money on your regular purchases. House shares or flat shares can often be cheaper than staying in a hall's residence, giving you more for your money. Trying to get yourself a part-time job, making the most of your college or university's entertainment events, and doing a blitz of your belongings and selling stuff you don't need. And finally, what is one of the best things about being a student? Discounts. You could save from around 5 to 40% depending on what you're buying, as well as retail savings, including sale items. You might find your local bars, clubs, restaurants and cafes offer discounts too. And don't forget the deals available in cinemas, bookshops and on public transport. Some music streaming platforms offer monthly savings for students, as do online software and cloud service providers. Your college or university ID card may be enough to claim your discounts, but some places, usually online, might need to see another form of student ID. You have the ability to start a 6-month trial of Prime Student, which includes 1-day delivery, Prime Video, Prime Music and other exclusive discounts. Unlimited free delivery from your favorite restaurants using Deliveroo Plus, which is now included with Prime. An extra 10% off selected fashion lines. 2 months for free on Kindle Unlimited, 10% off thousands of textbooks, 15% off of National Express coach tickets, and as you can see, a whole lot more. If you're interested in signing up for Prime Student, I'll leave a link below where you can start your Prime Student 6-month trial. And if you're not happy with it, just cancel on month 6 and you won't have paid a penny. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a like and consider subscribing. Why not share this video with someone else you think could benefit from it? And if you have any questions or comments, leave them for me below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in the next one.